No, mate, just because you lost.
You know what it... You know what it lost? Yes, sir. You know what it lost? You want to sign? You want to sign it?
No, it's fine.
You want to sign it?
Welcome back to another episode of Big Six Bants. It is an update show, a little bit of news, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of anticipation for the upcoming weeks. Some Friday fixtures as well, do you know what I'm saying? Large up the people there. Make sure on the way in, you guys are subscribing to the channel. Specs will be here in a moment as well, do you know what I'm saying? Shout out the gang as well. Make sure you guys are joining up the Discord. A couple of debates going on in there today. You know what I'm saying? So join up as well, where we will be there as well. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel, man. We are on the brink of 17,000. So remember, people, subscribe to the video, like the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. We are about 90-something subscribers away from 17K. So I reckon we can get that by the end of the week, personally.
Surely.
You know what I'm saying? Surely, innit? So shout out Kamal. You know what I'm saying as well. Shout out Douse as well in the house. 500 likes today. Yeah, hopefully, bro. If everyone just hits the like button on the way in, then yeah, easy stuff. Shout out Mr. Link. Iman's here as well. Ashley as well. Obviously film review show, sorry. There's got some news that Manchester United will be talking about as well. Big up Madoya in the house. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, you got Skills, Ed, and so many more, man. So big up everybody in the house right now. You know what I'm saying? He says Frimpong makes Trent look like prime Cafu defensively. So don't say you weren't warned. Says Ed as well. And big up Israel, nice and early. He says, let's get 100 likes. And also Rodrygo to Arsenal is serious business. He starts left wing. And also tell that bum Erasmus and also Corey what you think about the Edison news. And also Sesko to Chelsea stinks. Interesting. Skills says Zubamendi, House, and Rodrygo Gyökeres pray for the rivals.
And then they wake up. They get Sterling.
What you saying? Then they wake up.
Well, these men need to stop. I've got kids telling me, in case you tell big summer ahead, etc. Have we not learned that their board is useless? Man? It's just crazy.
I don't know, man.
If these guys are saying they're gonna get all of these players, like they must have faith in their board. So when they fell again, like they do, like every season, like, I don't want to hear, it's the owner's fault. You've clearly put faith into them in delivering all 4 or 5 players. So you've only got yourself to blame at the end of the day now if it doesn't work out.
No, I agree. I mean, we'll get into that. First thing I kind of wanted to discuss quite quickly, not quite quickly, but the first kind of topic was we had a debate on the Title Talk show on Wednesday, and it was literally, some in the chat will know. The argument was, can you be a generational player without being a generational talent? Because obviously Hooks was saying that if you're not a generational talent, you can't be a generational player. So I wanted to kind of get you lot's opinions as well in the chat as well. What do you lot think? Can you be a generational player, like after your career is said and done, or like you've had a span of your career at the top level, but without being a generational talent? This is that's the debate that's kind of been flying around on the channel. Kamal says Ronaldo is. So what you think, CR7's an example of someone who wasn't a generational talent but became a generational player?
That's what I said.
Sorry, I'm lit, lads.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean that makes no sense. Of course you can. Big Country says KDB and VV are they generational players though.
Well, KDB is definitely
Eric Cantona.
What's the question, by the way?
Can you be a generational player without being a generational talent? There are some out there that believe, or Hooks per se, shout outs. says you can't be a generational player if you weren't a generational talent.
I disagree.
I think it's the opposite as well. You can be a generational talent
Become generational.
and not be like. There's too many flops that haven't lived up to their potential, like a Neymar, for example. I say Neymar's a flop. Sorry, he's won it all. In terms of his trajectory, yeah, Neymar should have been at the peak for God knows how long. From like 19 to flipping.
He was at his peak. He was at his peak for like 9 years.
To like 29, 30. He should have been
Wait,
won a
wait,
Ballon
how
d'Or.
did Neymar not
I think you're missing big examples here.
Hold on. Let's rewind. Let me rewind that. Let me rewind that. You realize Neymar fell off 2 years ago. Yeah, but I'm saying, but you said he fell off at 20.
He was in Saudi by 29 and PSG by 28.
29.
Was it 30?
He's 30. He's 33 now, isn't it? He's 33 now. Yes, he's 33 now.
Okay, cool. He's in Saudi by like 31 and PSG by 30.
No, he went Saudi 2 years ago. So yeah, 31.
In terms of
Ethan, what age did
explosive level at the top? He was at the top for like.
All right, Ethan. So now this is where I like to have the uncomfortable conversation that people really don't like to talk about. Ethan, so we know who your GOAT is. Ronaldinho, right? Ronaldinho. How long was he at his peak for, Ethan?
2 seasons.
Ronaldinho about three seasons.
Right. So why is it not good enough that Neymar was at his peak for 7?
Because, bro, Neymar's thing was a different type of prodigy. Like, fair enough, he had the injuries, innit? But in terms of, bro, I was in secondary school looking at clips of Neymar on YouTube. When he signed for Barca for 100 mil, it was like, yeah, it's long. It's all wrapped up. Fast forward 5 years after that.
But I'm just saying
he hasn't won half as much as that. It's underwhelming. I'm not saying he hasn't done that.
Right. Was what R9 won underwhelming? Didn't win the Champions League.
Okay, cool. That's what he done was amazing, but his longevity wasn't there.
No, because R9 is arguably the best striker to touch a football, like to even grace the game. He's the best. Like it's R9. Don't get because we know that his prime was untouchable, but. I don't understand how people when people talk about
Madrid and won no champs.
That's the same thing I'm saying.
Say that again.
I said R9 was at Madrid and won no champs. That's unforgivable.
But that's bro. That was when they had all the Galacticos. Beckham, they had all the Galacticos, and they didn't win nothing. But the thing is, Corey, my thing is that when it comes to Neymar, all of a sudden this longevity thing matters. But when it was R9, when it was Ronaldinho, and these because let's be honest, all these other Brazilians, they're cooked by 28, bro. Some of them are cooked by 27, 26. Cooked. Whether that's injuries, whether that's party life, you know what them man are on. You know what them man are on. Let me say something. Know what them man are on.
They really come from nothing, though, these man.
Tell how many years did Neymar spend? How many years did Neymar spend at PSG?
Like 5 years, something like that. 5 years, I think.
It was 6. He spent 6 years in PSG.
Yeah,
and what did he do? He won that league numerous times. I think he got nominated for the Ballon d'Or probably a few times, did it? But nonetheless, bro. First of all, you can say the injury excuse, but that's
how was Neymar ever going to win the Ballon d'Or
over Messi and Ronaldo?
What do you mean? Why is it how? Why not?
What are you talking about? Did R9 have? Oh, sorry. Did Ronaldinho have Ronaldo out there?
Corey, Neymar's 33 right now, and Messi's not on the scene. What are you talking about?
Sorry, so you're expecting Neymar to win?
Messi hasn't been on the scene for about 2 years now.
Neymar has.
All right. No, hold on. Corey, I just want Ethan to answer the question though. Why is it longevity matters for Neymar, but it didn't matter for the other two?
Because bro, man was a youngest in charge, burst onto the scene.
Was R9 not the young? I know R9's thing was injuries.
The rainbow flick by Neymar.
But Ethan, your goat Ronaldinho was cooked at 27.
But why are we even having this conversation?
No, because it was just a debate we was having. It was a debate we was having last week, so I just wanted to get my opinion. So sorry, Ethan. Yeah. So my thing is that. So my thing is that Ronaldinho's peak was higher than arguably most man's peak in it. But the bottom line is it was short-lived. It was short-lived. So why is it? So if you were 10 years young, if you were 10 years older, would you be saying the same thing about Ronaldinho?
Bro, my thing is, I flipped the question.
You're not answering my question.
No,
Can you
I'm
answer?
gonna answer. Don't worry. My thing is, I flipped the question from you can be generational, and what was the question? Generational and not
A generational
be a
talent, but
generational
not a
player
generational
without being a
player.
talent?
and not a
Of course
generational
you
player.
can.
Yeah? Cool, bro. Neymar, his potential was insane, bro, but I don't think he lived up to it as much as he maybe should have. That's my take.
But
Would you
can
say the
argue
same thing
with
happened?
that.
Would you say? I said, but would you have that same energy for Ronaldinho?
I gave Neymar as an example because there's
I'm
numerous.
I'm asking you about your goat. I'm
There's
asking you about
numerous,
your goat.
possibly, but there's numerous other case studies you can use.
Possibly.
You get
But
it?
I just think Neymar is given a certain energy that others aren't given. Like longevity, I agree. I think the longevity argument and consistency argument is very valid. Yeah, I actually think it's mad. It's mad valid. It's mad valid. But
Would you guys say Aguero's generational?
no, but he's close. Like he's up there, but not generational. But my point is that I just feel like Neymar gets measured on this longevity thing when none of the other Brazilians get measured on that. That's not to say Neymar's better than Arnan, and I'm not saying Neymar's better than Ronaldinho. I'm just saying that, like, even though I feel like their peaks were higher, Neymar's peak.
Dele Alli.
Give it a rest.
Yeah, bro. Dele Alli,
Actually,
Kaká,
that's not a bad shout.
Bro, all these man, bro, they're on this high pedestal,
you
not
should be
because of
talking
how long
about,
they've
not
done it,
looking up
because
to
of
their
what
potential,
they've
fam.
done. Yeah, they done a mad thing for a short space of time.
I think Neymar is the third best footballer after Messi and Ronaldo in this era. I think he's third.
Best footballer.
Who's better than Neymar?
Wait, what are you saying? I just want to be clear here.
Who's better than Neymar?
Are you saying best footballer?
Anything you think it is, it's that. Who's been better than
wait,
Neymar?
wait.
After Ronaldo, after Messi and Ronaldo, them two
You're
aliens.
talking about overall. You're talking about overall.
Who's better than Neymar? Who's better than
You
Neymar?
can put Suarez up there.
No, Suarez not better than Neymar. He's not better than Neymar. Suarez up there. He's not better than Neymar.
You're asking about what they done, Montel. What has Suarez not done, bro?
No. I'm talking about everything. Everything as a player.
In terms of
Man got the
Everything
golden
as a
boot
player.
over these man.
Everything.
When
Yeah,
they
of
were
course.
there.
Bro, but Casey, you know me. I think Suarez is generational. You know me. I think Suarez is better than Henry.
Oh wait,
obviously,
Monks.
You know what I think of Suarez. But
Which
Suarez had a better career. He's got a better career.
Bro, he's done everything. What hasn't he done more than Neymar? What hasn't he
You know what
done?
I'm saying? No, but Neymar's better than that. Neymar's better than is better than Suarez though. He is. Like I'm saying, after Messi and Ronaldo in our era, and I'm not talking about
Which
the
Ronaldo,
Zidanes.
bro? Which Ronaldo are you talking about? Which Ronaldo are we talking about?
CR7. I'm talking about in like the recent era. I'm not talking about like R9, Zidane. I'm not talking about those guys.
That's my era, innit? So maybe I'm getting
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about that. But
even
that's still part of it though.
That's still part of it.
Kind of like, it's
Part of
like
it, bro.
the edge of it, like last 20 years or so.
Come on, bro. Montel, Neymar.
I can't lie.
Neymar's overrated, Monks. Don't you think?
Nah.
Overhyped? Should I say?
I think
Overhyped?
he's underrated. I think he's one of the most disrespectful footballers.
Who? Neymar?
No
Yeah, I
chance.
think he's one of the most disrespectful
No
footballers.
Wow.
I think
he's
I
overhyped.
agree with Specs.
I've always called it. Pisses me off.
I'm leaning more towards he's protected a lot more than the others, bro.
No chance.
You know what I mean? Obviously, he's done amazing things, and he's
No
a top
chance.
player. He will go down as one of the best. And don't get me
can't
wrong,
lie.
he's
Overrated
in that
is
category for good.
crazy, though.
Bro, overrated is.
Overhyped.
How about this? Overrated for me is man is to
To
go.
say he's the third best footballer.
Wait. What are you trying to say? Who's overrated?
Disrespectful to some of the footballers that have graced the game.
I don't think. No, I'm saying I don't think Neymar. I said saying Neymar's overrated is crazy. To me. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, like I said, that's
Do you think he's overhyped?
that's
then, Monks?
crazy.
Do you think he's overhyped? He was well, not
What,
now. Because he's
Neymar?
dead out now, but
Bro,
Neymar
nah,
I think was overhyped sometimes.
No, bro, he did what every other Brazilian has done and
forget the Brazilian thing.
and burnt out early.
Forget the
Bro,
Brazilian
your other goats burnt out early as well. They all burnt out early. They burnt out early.
No, my thing is Neymar.
Nah,
yeah,
bro, that's
he's
mad.
underrated, and it's his own problem. His peak injury didn't help.
He could have been.
Injuries didn't help. Attitude didn't help.
You know,
Application.
Like,
man.
you
I
got
just
injuries.
think
You have to take into
bro,
account.
there were stories, and I'm not buying it.
Ronaldo.
Montel, how do you spend 6 years, 6 of your prime years in PSG in France?
Yeah, I can't. That's insane.
It's a mad
I'm
thing.
real,
And
that's
not really
mad.
popped.
It's a mad thing.
No, I hear it.
Fair enough,
In terms of
you done the
playing.
mad thing. You had your season. Yeah,
Mhm.
you've done X amount of goals, X amount of GA. You beat off. For how long? And then you go France and bake for 6 years. I can't like it. It's dead. It's dead.
It's dead, man.
And then after that,
I
you go Saudi and play
Go Saudi.
and play like
This is
a
it.
game.
Hold on.
Hold on. Specs. You're a man who was older than us, innit? You're a man who was older than us, yeah? You was older than us. Now we can all say that Ronaldinho's peak was much.
I was gonna get onto that. I was gonna ask.
Ronaldinho's peak was obviously, we know what Ronaldinho's peak was, innit? But all the things man are saying about Neymar, can we speak about that? Then can we speak about that?
I think Ronaldinho had more weight and did. Okay, Ronaldinho could have
more of an
much
icon.
longer.
Let's say it as it is. More of an icon.
No, he should have had much. Just like Neymar, should have had much more. Get me like in the time.
This is what I'm trying to say, man. I'm not listening to that.
Ronaldinho, bro. Neymar, I'm sorry, he can't touch Ronaldinho, but he can't even lace his boots, bro. I promise you that.
I hear it.
Ronaldinho's the best thing I've ever seen, bro.
That's a bit disingenuous.
He can't time, bro. I promise you,
Neymar can do anything with football as well. Just not to the level that Ronaldinho. Neymar can do anything. Neymar can do anything he wants, bro. Anything he wants.
He used to be able to do
that, bro. Let's not do that, bro. Let's not do that, bro.
But Ronaldinho should be kind of. Wait, let me see. Nah, it wouldn't be your time because you're much younger. Yeah, so you was a proper like kid. When he burst on the scene for Gremio, I remember being in school. We never had social media and that. You had to watch Channel 4, bro. Some sports channel called Channel 4, all sports. You had to wait. Bro, for Gremio, bro, mad. PSG, mad. You get me? Obviously, Barca, bro. Like, if you come, okay, I'm gonna ask you, Mont, or like I said, different era. But I know your man did your research and watch his clips and the history and that. Bro, what Neymar was doing for Barca, bro. Maybe on the eye.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy.
Ronaldinho was disgusting. Like me, to this day, obviously got the Messis and all that, but when it comes to the feet thing, when a man can just express himself, I've seen, bro. Go watch the clips. Go remind yourself, bro.
Oh no, 100%. But that's one of the reasons I said in terms of
Ronaldinho made me and several other kids love football, bro.
Bro, I couldn't believe what I was doing, bro.
I didn't want to copy his boots.
But that's why. But we're talking about icons. We're talking about icons.
Casey had his
that's what I'm saying. But we're talking about icons like Neymar. That's what we're talking about talent level. And as you said, when you talk about expressing yourself,
generational though, Montel, doesn't it? Like,
go on, hold on.
We're talking about generational players. But we're talking about generational talents and generational players. So we're not talking about necessarily the iconic thing on the pitch. I'm saying that Neymar, in terms of the way he expressed himself on the football and all of that stuff, like, because that's what Spectre said, the way you express yourself, what you can do with a football. As I said, Neymar has more talent than CR7, but CR7 was the most successful footballer, of course. More successful, there for longer, for more goals, of course. Yeah. But in terms of of course, Neymar's better than CR7 as a footballer. Of course he is, but he's not the most successful footballer.
Do you know what it is? I love the Neymar's a bit crazy.
I'm hearing it.
A bit crazy.
If you're talking something, page football, maybe.
That's not even a debate. That's not even a debate.
We can be on his day. Neymar was.
It's bedtime,
bro. I'm telling you right now. Talent-wise, Corey. Talent-wise, Ronaldo can't. CR7 can't chat to Neymar on talent-wise. You know, Ronaldo is a work machine.
A lot of players, talent-wise, are better than Ronaldo.
Not a lot. I don't want to say. No, Casey.
When I say talent, Montel,
not a lot. No, Casey. A lot is crazy.
Raw Ronaldo at Man United.
Yeah, no, Casey. It's a lot crazy.
Raw Ronaldo. Don't forget them times there. Raw Ronaldo.
I'm not saying that Neymar's not a top player, but there are
when did Neymar start putting up trees?
There are a few players that naturally are just more gifted. But Ronaldo obviously
2019.
But that's a way to equate. The main point.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. What you're saying.
Corey, put the fanboy thing down. Ronaldo.
I just want to check something. I just want to check something.
That's fine.
We're not doing the stats. We're not doing the stats.
I'm not.
Did Neymar get nominated for one of the Did Neymar get things to the top 10 Ballon d'Or when he was at Santos.
Santos, yeah, he did.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, he did.
He was
Okay,
doing
man.
things at Santos.
No, I just want to know how old was
I'm
Neymar?
saying the
at
rest.
Santos? I just want to know.
Santos
I
is
just
like
wanna know
18,
his age.
17. He's like 17.
Huh?
Man, saying Neymar with the plaster on his nose.
He was 17, Corey. Like,
He's 17.
Oh,
yeah.
They
he
call you
young.
crazy, but no, Montel. I feel like
but Ronaldo's the
you're
most
missing
successful
players.
footballer. Because if you ask me who I'm
Even-
picking, I'm picking Ronaldo, bro. So don't be hurt.
Would
by
you
that.
say? Would you say Ribery and Robben are generational?
No?
See that
Well,
to
like, wait,
me.
why not? Of
That
course
to
they
me,
are.
that the Ethan,
They're
that
not.
to me
That's
is
like,
racist.
this is
They'll
the
be-
ageism thing, you know.
There'll
I
be
promise
like
you, this is
we will
the
see
ageism.
players like them.
No,
Generation,
but that
like
doesn't
generation was
matter.
R9.
No.
Generation was
Robin's
R9
team-
Ronaldinho. That's
Robin
generation.
and Ribery's things.
They-
That's not.
That's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
Montel are.
It's not slander, but they're not. But they're
of their
not.
generation for what they done. Do you understand?
Nah, bro.
in
Like,
their
then your
generation,
generation
and
was
even
different.
for
to
the
mine, not
generations to continue, kids will know about Ribery and Robben, bro.
bro.
That's a generational player. You get
Alright,
it?
man.
That's someone that's to me that's generational because they're lasting the.
There must be a lot of generational. Then there must be a lot of generational players. Then there must be a lot of generational players.
There's not. What do you mean a lot? Name me a few.
There must be a lot of generational players.
Hey,
Then
if Monts was no disrespect, because no one hates when I do this
That's
here. If
crazy.
Monts was this age now, when I see them, man,
Bro, I can't believe
promise
that you
you-
said
Wait,
no.
wait, wait,
I promise
just-
you,
Bro,
you're a different take, bro.
Generation, bro.
Wait, what do you mean by that, Specs? What do you
Neymar
mean?
was 20 years old.
What? Like, no, I'm
When he
saying,
was at
sorry,
Santos.
like, I'm talking about ageism. No, I'm saying, like, obviously, I know Monts don't like that, innit? And I don't like doing that either. You're not saying the ageism thing.
No,
where
but
I'm
are you
much
saying
older
they're
than you,
so
man.
good though? I don't get it.
No, I'm saying I just feel like if Monts, let's say Monts was about his age, them eras, seeing them, man, I think he had
I
a
didn't say
different
they weren't
age.
generational talents, though. I said
Okay.
they said generational players. I feel like the word generational is like when we say generational, yeah. That's why I said to Casey, there must be a lot of generational players, in your opinion, if Ribery and Robben are generational, because then we got to start speaking about a lot more players. I think if we're talking world class, absolute peak, different prime, cool. But I think generational is like a certain category that you only speak about certain man in.
So, like, as a Dan, then is that what you're saying? Then
Yeah, like Zidane. Like Zidane is generational, innit? Like there's just no debate.
I've got a question
No,
for you.
anyone
Then.
would
Is
debate.
what's your captain called? The Irish guy.
Roy Keane.
Roy
When I
Keane,
said,
he
wait, man, I
generational.
said that Irish guy, i.e., that's
Sorry.
that
Roy
Irish
Keane
guy.
was special in his own way.
Hey.
He was generational. I wouldn't
Because
say
his
that.
thing is he could play Cam, he could play CM, he could play
He is
DM.
special.
Like,
Listen, do you know what it is? I think the thing is like maybe distinguishing what we mean by generational, because obviously I know it's split into generational talent and then becoming a generational player / career. Like for example, there was a debate whether Bale was generational. I was in advocate with that. I feel like
not generational.
of course he was.
Nah,
course.
he is, man.
Right.
He-
I mean, Bale was arguably
No,
the best British player, one of the best British, if not the
Brother,
best British
how the
player.
hell-
of
What
all
about
time.
Michael Owen then?
How the
Michael
hell-
Owen's
how the hell
early
is
stage.
Casey, why is Bale not generational?
How the hell are we debating if Bale's generational, but we're saying Ribery and Robben? Nah. What
As
do you
this-
mean?
Bale was
Bale was
Bale
definitely
Bale-
generational.
saying, Casey, but you can swing it the other. But if you swing it the other way around, fair enough. You said Robben and Ribery are generational, saying Bale was not generational.
Bale's
So
not
are they?
generational.
Do you see them on different levels? If in your
Of
opinion,
course,
you
I
see
see
them
them on different
Hey,
levels.
let me
For
get
me-
this straight.
for
Bro.
me,
I just
Bale-
want to say,
Casey, you've only ever had one player
I
better
just
than
want
Bale.
to say one thing.
That's-
Yeah,
that's
I
what
just
I'm
want to say
saying.
one thing.
That's all I'm gonna
So-
say.
Go on, Corey.
And
Neymar,
it's even a question mark.
So
It's
Neymar
a
went
question mark.
Barcelona. Yeah, Neymar went Barcelona at 21. Yeah, and
Yeah.
done what he done. He got nominated for the Ballon d'Or at Santos at 20. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ronaldo joined Man United at 17, left at 24 for Madrid, and won the Ballon d'Or at 23.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please explain to me how Neymar was the better player. Explain to
No,
me.
wait,
Because-
Corey.
because
We said the
from-
better. We
because
said the better
from-
pure footballer. We said the better pure footballer.
I
You said
don't
on the
understand.
eye.
How could you be a
What's
better
on-
pure
what's on the
footballer
eye
than
team?
that?
Then that's what do you
How
mean?
is that a better pure footballer?
Would you?
How?
Wait, Corey.
I'm not
Benzema's won a Ballon d'Or. Was Benzema the best pure footballer in the world?
I never
Michael
said
Owen
that.
won a
I'm
Ballon d'Or, bro.
talking
So
about
Ballon d'Or
how
doesn't make you the
young
best
I'm not
pure
talking
footballer in the
about-
world.
Bro,
Nedved won a Ballon d'Or over Henri. Was he better than Henri?
That was criminal. That was fraud.
Was he better than Henri?
again. Please listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, at that time, yeah, Neymar was 21, Ronaldo was 23. There wasn't a big age gap. Yeah, you're talking about Benzema. Yeah, after doing everything he's done at Madrid to the.
I gave you Nedved. I gave you Nedved and Henry.
Okay, so wait, hold on a second. Are you gonna sit there and say that Ronaldo didn't deserve that Ballon d'Or that year?
I'm not saying he didn't deserve the Ballon d'Or. My argument to you is Corey. I understand the Man United thing and Ronaldo, but we are talking about pure talent wise. Ronaldo can't chat to Neymar, bro. Ronaldo had the better career and is the better player. Like, we can do all that.
No, I don't care about career. I'm talking about at that moment in time where you told me Neymar was this generational person at Santos.
No, Mons, you're taking the piss. Sorry,
at
bro.
similar age, Ronaldo is similar age.
You don't
think Ronaldo was a position?
Ronaldo, talent-wise, bro. Ronaldo is bro.
I'm just saying.
No way.
I'm just saying, man. You don't like it, but I'm
do
just
that,
saying.
bro.
Corey, just drop Corey. Generally, bro, know what your
Neymar
players
can't chat
are.
to Ronaldo, bro.
Know what your players are. As a pure footballer, Ronaldo cannot chat to Neymar. He just can't chat to Neymar.
So you're chatting about this Petters and Cage.
Yeah,
bro.
you're the one who brought up about expressing themselves as a footballer.
No, yeah, but even expressing himself,
you can't chat to Neymar. What are we talking about?
Hey, Montel, can you name me some generational players? Because obviously,
I'm calling about Montel now. You get me?
Forget Messi and Ronaldo. That era, so our era. Forget Messi and Ronaldo. We all know what they are. You said Neymar.
I've got Neymar in there. I said Bale. I think Bale's on the cusp of that. I think it's hard to leave Bale out there. If we're going a little bit before that, as I said, you definitely got the R9s, the Zidanes, the Ronaldinhos. Those guys.
I've got Robin in there, you know.
I've got argument for Robin and Ribery are there as well. I think there's an argument for that. You know what? And I'm not gonna lie. I think Hazard's in there. I think Hazard's not got a bad shot. If you're talking more midfielders than attackers, there's the obvious three that play for Barcelona. Busquets is generational.
Xavi, these man changed the game.
We can go deep with Pirlo, Del Piero, bro. We can go back, bro.
No, but that's what to keep it.
Salah generational.
Not generational talent. He was never a generational talent. But in terms of what he's done,
what are you doing?
Like Rooney, for me, Rooney's a generational talent.
Right, but was Michael Owen that though? Then
was Michael Owen a generational talent? Of course. Yeah. Of course, Michael Owen was a generational talent. Of course. Was he a generational player? No.
Nah, he fucked up.
No,
when he buffed on the scene.
Because of his injuries.
Kane is, but Salah isn't.
Say that again.
Kane is, but Salah isn't.
Kane? I didn't say Kane.
You said that?
Oh no, I said Kane.
Are you drunk?
Why not? Have you seen this guy's finishing?
No,
You're trying to
generation.
That's not generational though.
No.
So what? He's Alan Shearer. So what? Alan Shearer then? He's generational. And he's my goal.
Yeah, of course he is. Yeah, he is.
You think so?
Of course not, bro. Man's a natural.
I think Shearer's generational goal scorer simply because of the amount of goals.
I think there's a difference between world class and generational.
Corey, I'm talking about like different times, those different styles of play. Put man in the team.
Is RVP generational?
Is any generation? RVP.
I said RVP.
But I don't think he's. But I don't like. But RVP, as I said, he's the one that he if you actually know about RVP's thing at Arsenal, his injuries were nuts. You know, his injuries were fucked.
So he was fit for one season.
RVP ain't generational.
He were generational. No way.
I know. Corey, Kane and RVP aren't in the same conversation. The cheek.
Well, why not?
Because one's the second top goal scorer in the Prem. So what are you talk about? The cheek.
So what?
What's that, bro? But wait, so even
brother, so Corey, stop being silly.
So what? So what? I don't get it. So what?
Man said Kane and RVP. Are we seriously doing this? Fam?
Yeah, I'm not having that.
Disingenuous.
Definitely not RVP.
This is what I'm saying. But when I spoke about this, what I spoke about.
RVP's all right in that.
But this is what, listen, by the way, I'm guessing we're talking about generational players, not generational talents right now, right? We're talking about generational players.
Same thing.
Okay, generational players. Yeah, I mean, the Kane thing. It's difficult, innit? But it's difficult for the obvious reasons. But I don't know, man. I think what is Zlatan's generation for me. Would you guys put Zlatan in there? I think
want to
Zlatan.
have that convo.
Yeah, I'd hear Zlatan still.
I'd hear the Zlatan chat.
Oh yeah, Zlatan's definitely.
Yeah.
I think that's not even a question.
Very slightly underrated. Slightly, not many people, you know. You don't.
It was only the Champions League that escaped him, innit?
I think in the UK they just didn't rate him as much, but I've overseas.
He come to the UK when he was old. That's all it was. Come to the UK when he was old.
Yeah, no, but bro, even like the older generation that watch
want to have that
in other countries, that man rate Ibra's thing.
Yeah, I've always rated him, bro.
Ibra's
I
a
think
goat,
maybe some people didn't like his personality. Yeah,
it wasn't for everyone, innit?
Yeah, it weren't for everyone. He was a bit of Marmite for some people. They're like, he's a bit arrogant. He's a bit this. He's a bit that. But no,
you gotta have the arrogance to be a top player.
Yeah, Montel. How can we forget the goalkeeping though?
Yeah, no, of course. There's goalkeepers. I think we left out the goalkeepers, innit? I think that because there isn't as many for me, Yamal is a generational player, innit? Sorry, a generational talent. But I think to be spoken about as a generational player, I gotta give you like 7-8 years.
He's not even 25 yet.
Yeah, like for me, because as I said, like I think Yamal is probably the best I've ever seen at that age. Probably the same as most of us. But like when I say generational player, that supersedes X amount of years, innit? Like X.
Yeah, you have to. Longevity has to play.
Yeah. There has to be some longevity there. Because as I said, like cool, maybe not as good as Yamal, but we've seen man at a young age, bro. We've seen Mario Götze, bro, go win. We've seen Mario Götze, bro, go win that World Cup for Germany, back-to-back leagues with Dortmund, and his career.
Yeah, went sideways still.
You know what I'm saying?
As it stands, Yamal is definitely generational, bro. The talent. No denying that.
Yeah,
oh my god,
it's ridiculous what I've seen.
Yeah, listen. Oh my
man's in line. What was in line for the Ballon d'Or?
That's one. That's one.
The problem is, how do I forget about Thiago? Like Mbappe's thing is it's gone like, and it's gone down a bit. But Yamal,
he's generational for me. He's generational. No,
yeah, he is, bro.
6 tuple winners and all of that stuff there. Yeah,
Mbappe definitely.
He's just physically slowed down a little bit.
Saka.
Yeah, you think Saka will be generational?
Corey, Mbappe scored a World Cup final.
Saka being generational, maybe not. I can't lie. He might just go up there as a world-class player. Generational, no.
Why are you laughing?
You talk about Saka.
I think there's a line between world class and generational, and I feel like
generational for me is someone that changes the game. Like, and I don't mean they bring a skill or they just leave their mark in the footballing world, bro. That you just won't forget. Most of these players.
Let me ask you this: you think Kane left his mark?
Wait, so Casey, you don't think Neymar did that?
No, Montel, I do.
We know that.
I didn't say Neymar wasn't generational. I just said
Kane is the second top goal scorer in the Prem.
That's what I didn't do. Of course, he's generational. We haven't.
You could come back. You could come back next season and go for Shearer's record. That's how disingenuous you're being.
Ethan, again, that's who you're thinking Kane left his mark.
Huh? Of course he has.
Where?
He hasn't. That's the problem. That's the problem. To be generational,
he's a striker. He's a striker that got the assist record.
Ethan,
and the golden boot.
He has no personality.
Yeah,
you don't need personality.
Give the personality thing now, Case. Come on, man. Don't get me
Casey was a good point. Casey was a good point.
Come on,
man. Ronaldinho didn't even speak English. Stop talking about personality.
Wait.
No, but you have personality, though. You have personality.
You get it. You think I'm joking?
Wait. Give me a generational player that doesn't have personality.
I lock Casey up. Lock him up.
Messi ain't got no personality.
No, because Messi,
Messi's got no personality. Nothing.
Lock him up.
Wait.
You said it.
What was Rooney's personality? What was Rooney's personality?
Aggression. Aggression.
I lock them both up.
Aggression.
Lock them both up.
Aggression.
No, but Mons, listen.
Lock them up.
Aggression's a personality.
Aggression.
I'll give you my Messi.
It's a
innit?
disgrace,
You was
Drogba.
wearing-
It's a disgrace.
Wait.
Let's
You
do
was
it,
wearing-
man.
you was wearing total
Lock
90s.
them up.
You was wearing total 90s. You was wearing them too.
Lock them up.
You
It's
was
a
wearing them.
disgrace.
Yeah?
No. But Mons, hear me out.
Yeah, you was wearing total 90s, bro.
Mons, when I say Kane ain't got no personality, yeah, let me explain my point.
Kane can't
Yeah.
even speak English.
I mean, like, to be, when you say,
Man said he can't even speak English.
Lie, man's got a speech impediment and that. Lie, I'm still.
Allow me,
but
fam.
Mons, no. Look,
Loud.
what I'm saying
I
is,
hear you not
what
saying
I'm
he's
saying
an
is-
icon, but to say he's got no personality and that counts to it is
no, but Mons,
you
listen.
don't
All I'm saying is, yeah, like for me to be a generational player, you gotta have that. There's a bit of arrogance behind you. There's a bit of like, I'm the main guy type of thing. And don't get me wrong, Kane had the quality, and he probably might go down in this debate. But like I said, to leave your mark in football, I don't know if Kane has left his mark on football. Do you understand? He'll be remembered as a great player like Aguero. How can we say Aguero's not generational?
Did you
but
not,
Kane
Casey,
is?
did you not hear what I just
Kane
said?
left his
Kane
mark,
can come
bro.
back in
I
the
don't
summer.
know.
He can join the Premier
Wait,
League.
Kane left his
and be
mark?
How about this?
top goal
How about this?
scorer in the
I
Premier
say,
League.
He's done his
if I just
thing,
say the
bro.
words,
He
if I
hasn't
just
left
say the
his
words
mark.
Aguero, yeah,
Stats-wise, innit?
the first thing that comes to your head,
It's not even just stats wise specs, bro.
Premier
Man is
League,
known. Some of
final
the best
day,
Premier League goals
goal,
have been
Respect,
by
QPR.
Harry Kane.
That's
How
what
about
comes
this?
to your head.
I hear
How
you.
about this?
Isak's made
Wait,
more
wait,
of a mark.
no, I think I understand you
What?
could have moments in
Wait.
football.
Sorry, Mons. He's left more.
Isak's
Yeah.
made more of a mark than Kane.
Oh, shut up.
I can't accept that, bro.
Shut up.
You know, I'm an Isaac, man.
Oh, you say this one?
Lock
Not
him up.
You say this one?
Lock him up. Lock
Yeah.
I'm a Newcastle fan, bro. I love
Hey,
Isaac,
Specs,
bro.
man, this.
him up.
And I love Isaac.
It's a
Bro,
disgrace.
Alright,
It's a disgrace.
Hey, not
alright,
yet. Not yet, bro. Not yet.
It's a
Not yet.
disgrace.
Give it 3 more seasons, man. Disrespecting Kane.
Shouted at Andrew. He says, "What has Neymar led a team to, Months? You don't necessarily have to lead your team to something. That's not the only thing that counts as being generational. Because everyone here thinks that Neymar's generational. Unless, well, does anyone not think Neymar's generational?
Mons, I think Neymar's shit, bro. Let's just leave it as that now. He's shit, bro. He's shit.
Oh, you're killing me.
You said he's shit.
He's shit.
Yeah, lock him up.
That's just spark.
Yeah, lock him up. Yeah, lock him up, man. Yeah, lock him up, man. Lock him up, man. Where's the? You know what? I need to get the Drogba thing where it goes like this. I need to get that on the channel. The Drogba thing. Shout out, come on.
Mons can't ask me, though. Before you read that out, bro, when was the last time Neymar was doing bits, bro? How long ago?
Like 3 years ago, 3-4 years ago.
Bloody shit, bro. It's long.
What? Hey, listen.
Right now,
I love it. I love it.
Right now, he's shit. My boys can't argue with me. That's why he's looking sideways at that.
No. I'm not arguing. I'm choosing not to. I'm just choosing not to entertain.
You're a fan of him. You're a fan of him, but he's shit.
Man, you just looked me in the eye and said Neymar's shit, bro. So what we're gonna do
He's shit,
here?
that though, bro. He's shit. He's been shit for a while, bro.
Wait, someone said Neymar better than Henry. So you need to look
Hey,
them
but
up.
certain man's goat in El Halal. Was it El Halal? El Ridad at
Neymar
flipping
can't touch
31.
Henry, bro. Neymar can't
Bro,
touch Henry.
Henry was at red. Henry had a red ball across his chest at 32, bro. There's not. Ronaldinho was cooked at 28. What we like?
That's why
That doesn't determine that you weren't. What? Like, what are we doing here? All your goats were cooked by like 27, bro.
Not mine. Mine's winning trophies.
Who?
Big up Neymar, though.
Who?
Oh, you didn't see?
Kane. You're in a dark place.
Wait,
Kane won his first trophy like last weekend, fam.
I know.
He was gas.
It's been more than Neymar at 31.
Give him a month, fam. Give him a month. His first bad league,
man.
Besides,
I understand the farmers league. I understand the farmers league thing, innit? And Casey, you know how much I rate Ribery, innit? You know my thing with Ribery and Robin. We always use FIFA 30 in it, Bayern Munich FIFA 30, Ribery and Robin, innit, man?
Don't say something disrespectful, Montaldo. I'm gonna have to.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, look at that league as well, bro. I said, look at that league as well. Bro, don't tell me the Bundesliga wasn't a farmers league as well.
No,
What
I'm
put
not-
them at that level was they was
No,
giving
we can't do that though, man.
Bundesliga was a farmers league as well.
Let's
They won
not-
it 10 times in a row.
Yeah, no,
What
I
are you
hear that. No,
talking
I hear that. But and I hear
about?
you're
No,
putting- no,
they won
you're
it 10
putting
times in a
that.
row.
But
10
you know,
times. Back to back to back to back
Ever
to back
compare
to
the-
back to back.
Don't I hear
Won
you?
it
But
10
don't,
times.
don't compare the Bundesliga, bro, to the French league.
The
You're not
French
gonna
league
do
is,
that.
bro, I'm saying, bro, obviously the Bundesliga stank, though. Let's not like that league
Wait,
didn't
wait, wait.
stink.
No, but Bayern Munich was that great, bro, and financial, bro.
Bayern Munich were great. They were great. And I'm
Bro.
not saying that. And I'm not saying PSG.
And Dortmund were their feeder club.
By the way,
The second
I'm
best
not
team
even
was their
saying
feeder club. It's mad.
PSG weren't on the level of Bayern Munich. I'm putting that out there for free. Innit? They weren't on the level of Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
But don't act like when man is saying Neymar went and baked in that league for 6 years, them man were over there for 10 years, you know.
But Montel,
but they were winning Champions League. They were winning Champions League. They were doing all sorts.
Bayern Munich were a serious team, you know, man.
Casey, all I'm
I don't
doing
think
is
you remember.
all I'm doing is giving you the same logic. I'm not saying it's to the same level, but it's exactly the same logic. You literally said he even said he baked in that league for 6 years. Them man, they were over there for 10 years.
No. Yeah, they were baked there, but they were winning.
Was Ribery not a Real Madrid, Casey?
Montel, they were winning trophies.
Was Ribery not at Real Madrid?
No.
Sorry. Robin. Sorry, was Robin not at Real Madrid? Real Madrid and Chelsea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So as I said, he chose to go to Bayern Munich. Now, as I said, bro, when we're talking about farmers leagues, in it, like that league was a farmers league as well. That's all I'm saying. It was also a farmers league.
Man, you can't do that, bro.
You can't. Don't ever tell me the Bundesliga won a farmers
you know
league.
why? No, Bayern Munich. No, them times Bayern Munich were a different breed, you know, bro. And like I said,
I'm not saying they weren't a different
wait. Like I said, the second best team in that league was a feeder club to Bayern Munich because of their financial
That's
situation.
my point.
It's mad, bro.
They literally, bro. The second that Dortmund won back-to-back titles, they took Götze, they took Hummels, and they took
Lewandowski, all that.
Lewandowski. They took all three of them. They took all three of them.
Let me ask you this. Yeah.
Robin failed at Madrid, bro.
Is that not the same, if not worse, in the French league?
I'm saying that, but Bayern Munich were better than PSG. So I'll give, like I said, I'll be balanced with it. Real Madrid, PSG weren't as good as Bayern Munich, but both leagues were shit. So I just don't agree with the whole man went to that league and baked, and that's the reason why I don't rate you like what other man done. Don't get me wrong. I feel like PSG.
Neymar didn't win the champs at PSG.
No, he didn't win the champs, but.
We're saying he got
But remember, Corey, Zlatan didn't win the champs.
Until from
Don't want to tell me, bro.
No one's sitting.
The champs doesn't always determine whether what you doesn't always.
You just put him. Yeah, the third best player behind Messi and Ronaldo.
In the recent era,
in this era,
R9s and that. I told you I excluded.
Robin and Ribery are in Neymar's era.
They're not.
Not really. It was like the beginning meets the end kind of thing. They crossed over, but not like
maybe you would have caught Neymar young when Robin was like 32.
Just about in the same. I see.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. They crossed over. Diagram, you not knowing it.
So, But big up Kamal. He goes, Neymar is a second as a footballer. He had all-timer talent. Says Kamal. Kamal also big up the super chat. He goes, we need to separate generational and all-timers. Messi and CR7 are all-time players overall, whereas Suarez, Modric, VVD, these players became generational. Says Kamal.
Agreed.
That's a good super chat, to be fair. Leon the Professional goes, there's a difference between very good and generational.
But you can say Henry started off slow, bro.
Oh no, we said I think Henry is an example of maybe not necessarily being a generational talent, but went on.
He had hype, but obviously Monaco was a bit mad.
But he can hang with them. He can hang with the generation.
Like he could chat the generational talent. The generational talent was Nicholas Anelka.
Nah, he's
not a generational player.
I think he's underrated.
But Anelka didn't become the generational player that Henry became. But when they were younger, Anelka was the guy, innit? But
Oh yeah, it was.
hey, listen, big up the chat. Are you lot W's in the chat? Did you lot kind of like that debate? Because I feel like that debate just sparks bare things, innit? Like that's a debate that probably can go on forever. So W's in the chat if you like the debate. Make sure you guys are smashing the like button. There's 320 in the house right now. We've got just a few transfers to quickly discuss. Nothing too crazy.
Last thing, Rooney's the best thing to come out of England.
Corey, you've mentioned Rooney's name four times, bro.
The best
4
thing to
times.
come out.
Let him go.
Just so you know,
Rooney's the best. The best. You think Rooney's the best thing to come out of England?
the best thing to come out of England.
You know what? I kind of hear.
Yeah, I said England, not Great Britain. Yeah, the UK.
Great Britain, anything.
Nah,
London,
He ain't
UK,
better than Bale.
Enfield, Tottenham, everywhere.
I said Tottenham. He ain't better than Bale, fam.
Everywhere.
Even Giggs.
Everywhere, bro. Better than Giggs, better than all those players you want to mention.
Not better than Bale, bro.
Wait, what's
You
this?
don't like it?
What's this bomber? I'm
I'll
seeing?
give
What's
you
this bomber that I'm seeing from Ornstein? Oh shit!
Man City.
Fucking
Wagwan.
Wait, what?
oh, that's so dead. Thought they had them touchdown.
After Reinders.
Fuck, that's so dead.
Apparently, they've got a list of 5 or 6.
What?
Done, man. Them. I thought we killed them.
Who's done?
City. I thought we killed them.
Ah, listen. Mental, did you put the wooden pike through their heart?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Well, there you go.
How about
There
this?
you
Okay,
go.
Casey, how about this, Casey? You know when in the movie where they're dead, yeah, and you see the hand at the end of the movie, they go this.
Yeah, Lynch. Bro, that's
What I've done to case myself.
Bro, it's literally like Sinners, fam. I don't want to spoil it.
Remember this.
You shouldn't have let me go, fam. You shouldn't have let my go. Now look, you shouldn't have let me go, fam.
That's it. That's all it takes, bro. That little bit of life, bro.
That's it.
Before we killed them. So for those of you who haven't read it, Manchester City have contacted AC Milan expressing the interest of signing Tizani Reinders. Talks at an early stage, no formal offer yet. Hope agreement can be reached to buy the 26-year-old Milan midfielder.
Wait. Hold on a second.
So Rodri back to fitness and Reinders, and you also they're looking at Wirtz. But actually, no, Wirtz gonna go.
Didn't they just cop Gonzalez, fam? I'm just deep in it.
Wait.
Looking
Yeah,
at
you know how City work, they cop a left back, cop a new left back.
Is Pep back together with the missus, Ed?
Snitch that.
Yeah. Well, you didn't know that they're trying to recap the marriage. Yeah, cool.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
There's been a Hail Mary and a 180 turn in their marriage, and the divorce files are on pause.
how you find out about all this stuff.
It's just this one, isn't it?
Yeah, lads, we literally had him. We had him going through his worst period in his managerial career. We literally had
bro, the missus bro, how about this? The missus got to him. Yeah, the missus got to him. He couldn't concentrate. Now you see the season you see today, but now he's back. Since when have they been back? Because City have been.
This is what I'm saying, and this is a shout out to all the women out there. A good woman can really take you to the top. One is one of the two, bro. You either get taken to the top or dragged to the bottom. We've seen it,
bro.
We've seen. You know what he lost?
Word to Rashford, fam. Word to Rashford. Prime example, fam. Prime example.
No, literally, Corey. Literally, Pep. We see him arguing with fans. You know what he's lost?
Wait, Kyle, you're chatting. Apparently, no, but it was reported that Wirtz has chosen or Wirtz is going Bayern Munich, no?
Yeah, apparently there's a list.
That's what it seems like.
Well, man are saying right now, Wirtz bomber. Why is everything happening right now?
There's a list of 4 names. It's got Wirtz, Reinders, Gibbs White, and Ulmer.
And did you hear the Livramento news today?
Bro, allow me, bro. I was hoping you didn't mention that, but that.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Hey,
City and Livramento.
Wait, Livramento. Oh, you didn't hear the Corey today?
It's been hot enough. It won't go away, bro. Because they're saying Kyle Walker ain't coming back regardless. So
hey, Specs.
I'll be pissed, bro. If that's a real.
Hey, Specs.
Pissed.
bro.
Hey, Specs.
And he will cook for
Liverpool.
And you gotta go
Mental.
grab a Kirkes or something.
bro. I don't know what Newcastle's plans are, but boy, we got to come on, man. We can't let.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
how
got
about
Newcastle
Specs,
in League
Specs,
Two.
don't let the story end when it hasn't even started, Specs. Don't let the story end when it hasn't even started.
Bro, we can't lose
Don't
Tino.
flop at the
Can't
box
lose
office.
Isaac. Can't lose
Don't-
Tonali.
Don't drop. Listen, don't drop the prequel and it flops at the box office.
I don't.
It was
I don't
supposed to
think
be a
we can
trilogy,
lose.
Specs. It was supposed to be a trilogy. They had a trilogy in the making.
And now
Don't let
confirmed.
them cancel it like Blade. Don't let them cancel it like Blade, bro.
Still hearsay.
What's
Hopefully.
it cancel it like
Do you
Blade?
think there's a legitimate chance?
Don't
Yeah?
let cancel it.
That would have been Blade would have been so good. Like it would have been
Don't let it
so
happen.
good. It would have been so good, bro.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Falling apart. Like, don't let it happen, man. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
think?
Boy,
Yeah,
he's been following him for a while now. It's kind of irritating me because
Ah,
it keeps coming back.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, you get me? That's their options, isn't it? Like that they it's not a fake news. I definitely know it ain't that, but allow us, man. Let us, you get me? Come on,
Nah,
man.
don't do the
I
loud
was
thing,
gonna
man.
say,
You want
yeah,
to be
do
in
you
the
lot
middle of
allow
do you lot
conversation.
think there's a
allow
serious
me.
chance of you lot losing Isak?
Wait, so
I
Works'
doubt-
hold on, by the way, before you go, Works'
question.
Works and his parents flew to Manchester for a meeting with Pep Guardiola today and returned to Germany this evening.
With Pep or the club, bro, or
Pep.
the
With Pep. With Pep.
Oh,
So
they
they went to it. They went
done
to his
the-
AP in Manchester, Montel, where you can see the Etihad from there, and then he's like, "All right, cool. Just over here is where your apartment will be." You know what I'm saying? We'll be buddies, top floor shit.
This is why we needed to. This is why we
No, I
needed
mean,
to.
like, that's what he's-
Yeah, Case. This is why we needed to crash it. This is why we needed to crash
That's what I'm
it.
saying. You have to crash
No,
it.
you know
Montel,
why-
This is why we have to crash it now while we can.
Bro,
Yeah.
do you know why? Do you know why they flew back same day?
same day, though.
Because it was
You know
so
what?
quick.
They said once I get back, I'm starting packing straight away. Straight away, we're leaving. We're leaving. That's what they said. We're leaving. You've got a week to pack your stuff. Get there now.
How about
Apparently,
this?
they're
Yeah?
saying Leverkusen won 150 mil from Bayern, but only 85 for City. You know them ones there were a different league. Like, for the my friend, 85, but for them, 150.
But you know what? As well, yeah. This is all depending on if City make champs, right?
They're making champs, bro. I think they're
City are
making champs.
It's
They
not
make it.
guaranteed. I said it yesterday. It's not guaranteed.
Not guaranteed,
bro.
but
They make
how about
it.
this? Specs, it ain't guaranteed that you make champs.
Bro, we're getting champs, bro. Don't worry about that.
Oh, if you don't make champs,
We're getting champs, bro.
hold on a second. If you
We're
don't
getting
make champs this season,
No, they'll
No,
make
if you don't make champs, bro, you won't see me for about a year, bro, on any platform. It's long for me.
a
because
trophy.
you can't,
Got
like,
trophy, bro.
randomly start picking coming like crows around your club, bro.
No, we're getting champs, bro. We're gonna finish second as well. We play
I
Wait,
don't
Arsenal.
Corey,
want to start
excuse
picking,
me.
bro.
Remember, 3
Sunday?
points separate third and seventh, innit? Sorry, 4 points
Wait,
separate
Montel.
third and seventh.
What the fuck is? Did you not just hear what Corey said?
What?
What?
If Specs don't make champs, I will be around plucking at your club. You be doing what?
Hey,
Lock him
hear
up!
lock him up! Lock him up!
First of all,
Lock him up!
I didn't even hear that. Nah, let
Corey,
me
it's
explain
nasty.
himself.
I heard you.
Let me explain himself. I didn't hear that.
First of all, wait, Ethan,
You
you
said
heard me say
man
that.
them. You said
Lock
man
him
them. You
up.
said man them.
This is it, Ethan. But Casey hears, Casey the bozo hears whatever the hell he wants to hear.
Bro,
He
wait,
hears
what?
whatever the hell he wants to hear.
Bro,
and
that's
he
what
uses
you
that.
said.
Nah, he
Ethan,
didn't.
please.
He said man them. He said man them. Man them will be around.
Oh man, them. Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought you
Casey,
said-
please be quiet. This is what I'm saying. You hear what you want to hear. You hear what you want to hear.
Look,
You
Corey,
hear
your
what you
fans
wanna
are saying
hear,
they
bro.
don't associate with you. They must have heard it too.
Casey,
Oh
please
my
put it in
God.
the bag.
If you
bro.
say man them, then I hear it. And
I said,
Yeah,
I said,
cool. I thought
yeah.
you said I'll be flocking. That's why I said whoa. In other words, that cut
That's what I said.
scratch this. Scratch that.
Please, please put it in the bag. Put it in the bag.
we got 1 foot in it. We got 1 foot in that. That Chelsea game was a big game. You get me? We had to win that.
No, you done your thing, like big up. The Chelsea man. was saying they
Wait, sorry,
dominated
man. I got both to pick with you, bro.
Who?
And a lot of man have been DMing me and on live channel shows and reminding me. A few weeks back on the NAF, bro, with the conversation when I said, remember that conversation about basically if Newcastle finish second or whatever, or when a cup Champions League, we should be looked at as had the best season.
Excuse me. Over who?
Bar Liverpool. Take all that out. Do you remember when he was saying
Oh yeah,
Forest
yeah,
and all that
yeah.
madness?
Yes,
So
yes,
have you
yes.
changed your tone now a little bit?
No, my tone was you man was sick at the time we had that conversation. You were sixth,
And you didn't believe me that we're gonna
and
be
you
where
won
we
the
are now.
Carabao, and
Yeah,
you
and
said we are top 3 team in the league. And I said to you, if you finish sixth, and you won the Carabao, I'm sorry, I don't know when the rules change just because it's Newcastle. A Carabao in
I
place
remember that
doesn't
part,
make
though.
you a top team in the Premier League. I'm sorry. I'm
Alright,
sorry
so
to crack. I
if
know it's been
the
70 years.
league ends,
I know it's been 70 years and crack the egg and that. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
But a Carabao Cup in 6th place don't make you a
It's a
top
new
3
era.
team.
All right, cool. So
You're
as it
not better
stands
than
now,
Arsenal, and you're not better than City. And at that point, I'm just saying
so,
at that point.
Alright.
I'd also said if you finish top 3 and you win your cup, then you got a shout for that.
you never said that though.
Bro,
That part you
I
didn't
said
say.
no, but I said from 6th place. I said when has 6th place in the Carabao been acceptable to be a top team? Go back. We're not doing that. But don't get me wrong. If City win an FA Cup,
No, you said Forest would have had a better season. That's what you said. That was the argument. If Forest finished, let's say they stayed third, and then
If they
Newcastle
finish first,
sixth,
yeah,
and a League
because
Cup
Forest
final.
in relegation.
I don't know. No, bro, I don't remember saying Forest.
Well, as it stands, if the league finished today, Newcastle in third, qualify for champs, Eddie Howe's won a cup. You get me?
Yeah,
We
no,
should have
I
any
hear it.
trophies.
I mean,
Would you
well,
say
what if City come fourth from the FA Cup, but they had a better season than you?
No.
Guess that's argument case closed, then, isn't it?
Bro, they would have went on to beat Crystal Palace in the final, bro.
We beat
And
big
straight-
bad Liverpool. We beat the title
fourth.
winners.
And
walked the
straight
league.
fourth because none of the teams around them could pick up a point. That's
They
what it would
beat
have
Forest.
to be.
They beat Forest in the last round, Casey.
Yeah, and
But
this
we-
is a
but-
Forest that's slightly falling off a cliff. They got their owner coming out. What? You?
They always
They
win the
want
match
you.
thing.
What are you
That's true.
doing? That's
What
you got
are you? Listen, Liverpool in advanced talks for Frimpong as a Trent replacement. It's been getting closer and closer.
That's a
Fabrizio
real thing. That's
has tweeted it as well.
What was it 33 mil release clause or
40,
something like
yeah,
that?
it's like 35 to 40 million release clause euro, so it's like 29, 30 million.
You happy
It's
with
look,
that?
and it's a release clause that's to be paid over 5 years, so it's looking at about 6 to 7 million euros a year.
Are you happy though? Like I rate for people still.
As I said, you know what? For me, I ain't really like a Frimpong guy like that.
No?
He strikes me as more. How about this? I feel like he's more of a Man United signing because they play the 5-back. They need a attacking wing backs. I don't know.
Attack. He's a.
He can attack. Like, I'm not
still. He's dope.
Frimpong's not dead, innit? I'm not gonna act like he's a bum. I don't think he's a bum. I think he's all right. I'm just looking at how does that work in a back four. As I said, I think that's an Amarim thing for me. Like the way you guys are trying to play Corey, I feel like that would suit you lot a bit more. But
I mean,
if Slot has a plan, Slot's giving me his trust, isn't it?
Slot's definitely made players better in your team right now.
Yeah.
Gravenberch is a huge example of that. So, you know, and Frimpong is no scrub.
Definitely not, bro.
You know, he can play in different formations. Clearly, he can do that. So, don't count him out to not. I'm not saying he's gonna beat off straight away, but don't count him out to not adapt to your system and play well there.
I think he'll be calm.
No, I hear it. Shout out, Love United. Here, the Upsy goes. According to Alex Goldberg, Arteta wants Isak first, but he can't get him, so he wants Sesko, and Berta wants Gyökeres. What do the board listen to?
Look,
we'll get to that in about 5 minutes or so, because obviously that's.
The only way Isak goes to Arsenal, bro. If they offer, I think they can offer some real big peas.
Big up Sard for the raid earlier, by the way. I didn't know it was a Sard raid that with the raid as well. Shout out Sard as well. Big him up every single time. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I don't know, man. You see me, I'm not a mad Leverkusen watcher in it. Like, man, I know the teams that I like to watch regularly.
Remember last season?
My thing is that is Liverpool is a slot view Frimpong as a guy. Like, you see how, let's be honest, Trent is a massive part of Liverpool system. would Frimpong be like that same linchpin for Liverpool, or will he
Different
just be
players,
like?
bro. Different players.
Yeah, that's no. I'm not saying they're the same. I'm saying will Frimpong just be like a right back, just a right kind of thing, like just a decent right back who's fast, or is he gonna, because man, I'm talk about that. Man, I'm saying, I'm hearing the stuff I'm hearing today that Frimpong makes Trent look like Maldini, fam. That's how much they're not rating his defensive. That's how much people aren't rating. They're saying Frimpong makes Trent look like Maldini.
Frimpong's the new Salah replacement. What?
Like they're saying he's a right winger. He's not a right back. Like they're saying old school 4-4-2 RM. They're saying 5 back, right wing back, not no back 4 thing in it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
Bro. So listen, for me, what I would say though, the price is dank in it. 6 million a year. That's dank. That's a dank. That is
Easy
nothing.
money, man.
That's calm.
That's nothing.
Bro, even if he doesn't get a lot of playing time, bro, you could resell him for the same, if not more,
up front as well. Probably
easily.
Not even.
Easily.
Be a squad rotation thing. Still got Connor as well.
Yeah, look, man are saying Bradley's better than him as a right back. Saying Frimpong's a better player, but Bradley as a core right back is better than him. That's what people are saying. Kyle said that.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't think I can't. Yeah, we'll have to see with that one.
The
jury's still out.
Crazy.
Even for Connor, the jury's still out, bro.
Do you know what? Because there was a few right back. For me, I would have liked Ola Aina.
Oh yeah, that's who I want.
He's again 28. I think he's 28 or 29, and I don't know if he signed a new contract. I think he is for Nottingham Forest, but Ola Aina, that would have been a free as well.
Yeah,
you know,
he's cold.
Shout out Andy for the super chat. Goes, once 29 mil. What we saying for your young pup? What? Who? What are you saying? Swap Bradley for Aina? Hey, listen, man.
Would you swap Bradley for Aina, Montel? Montel, answer my question, bro. Would you swap Bradley for Aina?
Yeah.
Bro, Aina's 29, bro. Aina's 29.
I don't.
29, fam. You would swap him? No way, Montel.
Success now, you get me?
I don't know, innit? Like, listen,
29.
Because maybe the age, innit? Maybe it's the age that's got me like thinking about it. It's the age, innit? Because Bradley's what, 21? He is like
time
29.
to still grow. You get me? He ain't finished growing yet, bro. He ain't finished yet. Trust me.
I'll change my mind. I'm gonna say no because of the age. But player for player, like player for player, I'm hearing it, innit?
Yeah, of course. Connor's still got time to improve. Hopefully, if you
Connor Bradley will improve as well. I hear it, but listen, I don't know, man. Jed Spence.
Once, please, bro.
What? Wait, what's wrong with Jed Spence?
Shaky defensively, bro. Mad shaky. Maybe it's a collective.
It's a good player.
He's dope. Of course, he's dope,
bro.
He looked better for Liverpool than he looked better for Liverpool.
He looks dead because he doesn't look amazing because he's at Tottenham, bro.
He stood out a few times, but I mean, defensively, it's not his fault. It's collectively, innit?
Man, I say, think of the Frimpong over like the Salah. This can work. Hey, Christian, I need to see this with Frimpong.
Man, I'm saying he's running the same channel, same routes as Salah. He's the right back.
That can't happen. Shout out Joe with the super chat. He goes, just seen the Rinders news. Pest is pissed. They might be back next year. Kind of spooky. Yeah, it's mad. Spooky. Yeah, listen, does anyone think the Frimpong's a bad?
Ain't Nuri.
He's left back though, isn't it? Left back, innit?
Yeah, but you can definitely left him on the right.
I think Kirkes is our first choice. And I think Hato is our second. From
Kirkes is cold, fam.
Yeah, Kirkes is cold.
But any left back, Kirkes.
How about this though? A word to Capo though. I mean, if man them want to look over there, I don't mind another Colombian fog in it. I rate Munoz in it. Munoz is decent.
But he's mad aggressive, man.
That's it. Don't know, but I want that aggression.
Belly, bro.
I want that aggression.
But it's like
two Colombian fogs.
I feel like Munoz is just like perfect for Crystal Palace.
I want two, bro. I want two, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want two like mad aggressive players. Like
his family defo supply something, isn't it? They supply something.
But I said supply. Give it a rest, man. Give it a rest, man. That's too
I don't know what. They supply. They supply.
Bro. We'll have to see.
Where do the wages go, fam?
Bro. We'll have to see in it. But last but not least, Arsenal and Rodrygo linked, of course, as well. Another link for Rodrygo. Seems like he's apparently unhappy at the club. Take that what you wish.
Boy.
I mean, Rodrygo left wing, Saka right wing. I think that single-handedly transforms Arsenal's attack. I think that's safe to say.
Yeah.
Well,
how much do you cost?
I'll probably about 8 EMs. Like 8 EMs.
So 8 EMs on about 65, 70.
He's not worth 8 EMs.
I think that's a good price. 8 EMs from Rodrygo. I think that's about right.
I tell you what.
Yeah, in this market, I think that's fun.
I'll say like 55, 60.
What?
That's what I'd pay for him.
But ain't that man linked with Williams?
What?
Bro,
wait, you said you pay only 55 for Rodrygo?
60.
Nah, you ain't getting it for that.
You're moving. You're
bro.
Yeah,
I don't think he's all that in it.
You're going mad.
I can't lie. I don't think he's all that. But that's just me.
You're going mad still.
You're not rating him now?
Yeah. Bro, not like that. No.
Nah, bro. In case you're going mad for that. I can't lie, bro. You're going mad.
55
M. I said 80, man. I said 8 M's. But you're going mad.
No. People are saying lucky to get him for 80, he goes for 90. 90? Is that what we're doing?
I hear it though. It's mad.
I certify word. Casey, lock him up, man. Lock him up, man. Shout out Andy with the super chat. He goes clipped, but no. Jarrell Kwanzaa for 29 mil in talks. But 29 mil for what? To Forest? Where?
What? Jarrell Kwanzaa, 29? Yeah, the game is gone. He's about 7.
29 M.
He's about 7.
I said 7.
Man. Age. Da. Give me the age. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. The age card.
Actually,
how many own goals?
Furthermore, sorry. Why are you guys thinking about selling Kwanzaa?
I don't know. He's Andy's apparently said
sorry?
That. He said apparently.
Because, Kwanzaa was...
He won't get no game time, bro. He's international. He won't get no game time.
But he's got
you can't sell VVQ specs. How can you do that?
VVQ with a glue? No, not it.
That's Van Dijk.
He's got years on the minute.
Van
Dijk. Bro, that must be some rubbish news, though, man. I ain't seen that nowhere in it. I've not seen.
Definitely been linked though with Newcastle. I know that for a fact.
With Newcastle,
3 times.
No. Yeah, he was because of the Gordon thing, innit? Because of the Gordon thing. That's fine. Listen, Gordon got his contract, man. You ain't got to be scared about that no more.
No, well, I'm cool, bro. I don't think.
No, you locked down Gordon. It's all right. You locked down Gordon. Just keep it that way.
Ease that. That's the
way.
Just
keep it that way. Just keep it that way. Liverpool fan in that. Shout out Love United here. He goes, also, apparently Arteta feels like if Glock 9 doesn't deliver, then he loses his job. That's on Berta. Sack him for wanting Sesko over Glock 9.
Boy.
Bruh.
No way.
Man's basically saying, so if that, I don't think that's true, but if that is true, if Arteta thinks that Glock 9 is going to be responsible for his job, what did he think Havertz? Why do you not think that with Havertz then?
But did you not think Havertz?
Did you not think Havertz for 60 million wasn't what?
No, but I'm hearing better behind the scenes that they're willing to put up that 150, bro, or whatever it is, 100 something, near to that for Isaac. Or you can use that money and buy 2 of them, bro, because Gyökeres is what's it called? His release clause, whatever it is, ain't nothing too of great. You get what I'm saying? They probably could get both, bro. It depends. Get me? But Isaac, leave that alone. You get what I'm saying?
The thing is, if there was any indication, I believe if there's any indication Isak wanted to leave Newcastle and join Arsenal, I think Arsenal will just do it. I I think it's one of those ones. The money's they say it's a problem,
Got the money,
but
bro.
I feel like we've got the money, and if there was, like I said, indication on from his side that he wants to leave and join Arsenal, then that's the only way I think you'd see some movement. Otherwise, it'll just be Arsenal. You know what I mean? You just admire, and that's it. That's all you can do in it. Just admire from a distance, and that's that. Keep it stepping, bro. Really, there's really that, bro. It won't be no more than that. We won't put in no bid unless we hear something. There won't be no bid. I bet you that.
Don't tip the team, you get me? Don't rattle his
No
head,
bid,
you get
bro.
me?
Not until we see something.
Could have had him anyway. Could have had him, but
Yeah.
you man thought, nah, too much money at the time, but shit happens, isn't it?
Well, we'll see, innit? We'll see. But yeah, Rodrygo, I feel like Rodrygo would be a game changer for Arsenal, man. He'd be a game changer. The second you have goals on your left wing, more goals than what you're getting, and that quality off the ball and what he provides, for me, I think it just takes a little bit of the weight off of Saka. Because Saka shouldn't be
anyone that comes in takes the weight off Saka. I think anyone that comes in with some quality strikers, someone just needs to take the goals and some responsibility off his shoulders.
Yeah.
Whether that's to get the goals, whether that's to help create, you know what I mean? Someone's got to take the weight off his shoulders. So I think I
wouldn't say quite anyone, but anyone's a bit like, bro.
When I say anyone, I'm talking about the players. Because Montel, the players we're bringing in have to be of top quality, bro. We're not bringing in these scrubs. No scrubs. I don't want no scrubs. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. So what we need is quality. And I'm talking. Look at the players we're talking about. Gyökeres, Isak, like those level of players will come in and make a difference, bro. That's the type of level I'm talking about. Walking in the door and making a difference. That's what we need. Anything shy of that, forget about it. What are we doing there?
Yeah.
And that goes for Sesko too. I think Sesko's a level below these, man, personally.
Fair enough. I think, bro, it's just about the right manager, man. If the manager can get the best out of the player, then I feel like sometimes our opinions can be pretty much not irrelevant, but you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say necessarily irrelevant, but you don't know.
Everyone wants to be proved wrong in those type of remarks. Everyone wants to be proved wrong. You know.
Say that again?
I'd assume a lot of Arsenal fans wanted to be proven wrong with Havertz. They didn't rate Havertz coming in. They didn't think that Arteta could do a thing.
No, I think they have been proven wrong by Havertz.
This is what I'm saying. So it's like I just feel like it's going to be the same.
To a degree, I think to a degree.
With the rest of
yeah. He wasn't like, oh my god, he's come in and changed the forward line, but he hasn't come in and stunk it out. You get what I'm saying?
You could see Sesko come in and be tough because Sesko ain't no scrub. Sesko,
but this is it. This is why I think the pressure will be more on the Sesko though than it was on the Havertz, because Sesko's coming in as an actual number 9, whereas Havertz, people already knew Havertz weren't really a 9. We're thinking he's coming for the midfield anyway. He didn't really come in to be a striker, but he's now a striker. And, Sesko's being bought in, number 9. He'll probably get given the 9 or the whatever shirt's available.
14.
Yeah, don't get me started on that. I didn't want to say that, innit? Don't get me started. You get, like, he'll be given the number. He'll be showing the respect as the striker, for the starting striker for our club. That's what I'm saying. And he will have to deliver, bro.
Or Arteta might be stubborn and try Martinelli there, boy. That's what I was looking at for the rest of the season. Martinelli.
Yeah. Specs, these last 2 games,
I think it's all right in that position still.
Despite some pride, and obviously we'll get into it at a later date in regards to our game, innit? But despite some pride, man, don't business in it. I don't want to go outside. I thought I was gonna lose to Liverpool, potentially lose to you, and crawl.
You said we were getting bought. You said you were gonna bop us.
No.
He's lying. He's lying to me.
I can bop you, but no, we're talking about when the game happened, bro. Obviously, I'm 2-0 down. I'm thinking we're done here. I'm thinking we're robbed. We're really robbed. We're already on 3 defeats in a row, about to make it 4, then potentially the 5. Them 5 red. You see 5 red X's, Montel. That right there is cancelled for a week. If you get 5 losses in a row, you're silent for a week. You can't speak. What the hell? What you been doing? For nearly a month, you've been fucking around. That's what you've been doing, fucking around. No, I can't. But docked wages, the whole shebang. So yeah, like I couldn't have that in it. So like, I didn't want to go out too sad in it. I didn't want to go out too sad.
I hear it. That's fine. But listen, you lot, links in the chat now to join our Discord. Make sure you guys go and do that, or you'll find me and the man them, so you can have conversations. You get the latest news ASAP. A lot of the stuff will be dropping in there, in terms of what's happening, what streams wise and whatnot as well. Also be sending in the news as well. On top of that, we're going to be going to Never a Foul in a minute as well. So make sure you stay here and smash the like button. How many likes are we on right now? We're on 131 likes, and we've had like 370 in here. So make sure we get this to 150 likes. Also as well, make sure VPN there as well. Smart proxy DNS like a VPN. Make sure so you can watch all your favorite things outside of football as well. For you get a free 14-month trial as well. Especially we have so many fans. For like, listen, if I ask you lot to right now to all type in the chat what country are you lot originating from, like what country are you lot based in right now, I guarantee you we're not just going to see UK, US, UK. You know what I'm saying? You lot type in the chat right now, what country are you based in? I feel like we're going to see a lot of different countries. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, and I have the analytics, so I know where you lot are based. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know. I've got analytics in it. I know enough. You know what I'm saying? I know enough for you lot are based in it. You know what I'm saying? See, look, Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Sweden. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you got some. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Trini.
Man, well, why that? You get me?
Look, see, you know what I'm saying? Trini, yo, listen,
Trinidad. Man.
You get it, bro. So that's why I said the smart proxy DNS. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that UK Amazon Prime, that UK, you know, you can go pre. You know, if you look like your, you know, Montoya por favor.
BSB on tour.
I said BSB on tour. Listen, man. Maybe if you get more members,
they don't want
maybe if you get more members.
Who knows?
Yeah,
you get more members.
Never know, bro.
Never know, man.
BSB on tour, yeah.
Oof. You know what I'm
Throw
saying?
up your bees, innit? Throw up your bees.
So, and you lot, last but not least thing to put out, we do have another clip that was out earlier today. Make sure you guys go and check that out. I believe, is it here? It's this one here, so you lot can see it now. Let me remove the border so it's not in the way. But this is the latest clip that dropped not too long ago. Another thing I wanted to let you guys know, the like button's mad stingy on these videos. Like, you lot love viewing it, but there's only 54 likes with 1,000 views. So guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. You know what I'm saying? 47 comments. Look at you man argue. Look at you man arguing. Look at you lot arguing in the comments. You lot arguing in the comments. Look at you lot arguing in the comments. Pick up your damn selves. You know what I'm saying? That's what the comment section's for and that. But yo, when it comes to, you know, the live streams, you look like the like button. But when it comes to these clips, make sure you do hit that like button as well, man. It's very important for these as well. So make sure you guys go and do that. The link's in there. It's the latest video we put out. Anyway, let's go over to Never a Foul. Smash the like button. Big up everybody. Join the Discord. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at 7:30, man. Well, sorry, tomorrow in the day for Title Talk. What am I talking about? Title Talk tomorrow with the Arsenal Liverpool fans. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bless you lot. Take care. Make sure you go subscribe to Specs channel as well. It's in the description, in the title, and them things there. You know what I'm saying, man. So Geordie Dread TV, you don't know what it is. Don't be stingy. Go support the bro and them. Big up everybody. Shout out everyone who sent out there, sent in their super chats. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see you guys in the next one. Love.